You see, the story of Lucky Udu and Sky B is a very big lesson to everybody. It's a very big lesson. It's a very, very big lesson. You see, in this life, one thing you must have to avoid is helping an ingrate. If you want to avoid anything in this life, avoid helping an ingrate, helping ungrateful set of people. Well, I'm a victim of all this. If you know me very well, people that knows me very well, I'm a kind of person that is very kind-hearted. I feel for people and I always go all out for people. I do everything within my possible power to support people at my own capacity. But things that I've seen and things that have happened to me made me to reshuffle myself and call myself meeting and advise myself. I will not blame Lucky Udu. I will not really blame Lucky Udu. There's one comment that I read on a post because on a post of this issue, this particular issue, where a certain content creator was saying, Lucky Udu, the reason why you make video, you video people and interview them is because of your own selfish reason, interest, right? Because you use them to make money on Facebook. That got my attention. I was like, really? And the person that did this comment was the least person I would even expect to make such comment. And if you're a sensitive person, if you're intelligent enough, you'll get to understand that it is very difficult to help people in this day and age. To be honestly speaking, most especially Nigerians. Nigerians are the hardest set of people to help, to support. When they are coming to you for help, when they need something from you, they will bow, they will call you chairman, they will hail you, they will worship you, they will go all out, they will do anything within their capacity, within their power, to make you feel for them and help them. Now, after helping them, what's next? Immediately after helping them, they will turn to become lion immediately. And this thing is not funny. If people that are finding it funny, it's funny. It's not funny. It's not really funny. These things like what Lucky Udu. I watched Lucky Udu's video. To be honestly speaking, it's not today that I knew Lucky Udu. I started watching Lucky Udu since 2016, if I'm not mistaken. I started watching Lucky Udu's videos since 2016. I think he was still in university by then, with one of his friends, one young boy like that. Lucky Udu was, correcting English. That's how Lucky Udu started. He was correcting English and all that. I picked interest with the guy because he's very intelligent. He's extremely intelligent, So that is how I got to know Lucky Udu. I started watching him right from 2016. And since I know Lucky Udu is somebody that is always religious. He's down to earth and he's very, very intelligent. He's always exceptional. Lucky Udu is that young boy that you will see and you get to understand that he was well raised. He's well cultured. But it pains me a lot that people are dragging him to this extent, and people that are dragging him are people that amount to nothing. Listen, let me tell you that you are driving car, that you have page that of 1 million followers does not mean you are driving car, you have houses, does not mean you amount to something. Listen, what differentiates you from others is how positive, how impactful you have become to the society. How many people do you have been able to help? How many people do you have been able to use your platform to help? That is what makes you a valuable person in the society. Lucky Udu is a very valuable person in the society that we can never afford to lose. I was watching with Lucky Udu's explanation, and all I saw on his face was a man that was betrayed, a man that was ridiculed, a man that they are trying to pull down at all costs. That is all I saw in him. And some of you forgot that this kind of thing can lead a person to depression. Not just only depression, can lead a person to even decide to take his life. For some people that doesn't have strong skin, thick skin, like very dark man, they can decide to take their life because of this kind of ridicule. And the funniest part of it is that Gege, Brother Mike, Comedian Bovo, and so-called Uncle Nasco are taking these things, like it's a joke. They are taking it like it's a cruise. And I don't know what is funny about this. You're trying to pull somebody's brand down. You're trying to ridicule a man's business. You try to, close down where a man is feeding from. And you think that your own business will grow. Listen, let me tell you one thing. There's something I will always tell people. You see, nature is something that is real. You see, when you can offend human being, a human being will forgive you. But when you offend nature, sincerely speaking, you will find it difficult. I'm telling you the gospel truth. But I can tell you that Sky B have offended nature. You know, the worst thing that can happen to any man is when you bite the finger that failed you. When you bite the finger that fed you. When you bite the finger that fed you, let me tell you something. For those of you that are not spiritual, me, I'm spiritual. There's something I believe. I believe in reincarnation. I believe in there's a life after now. When you're coming back second life, we call it second life anyway. When you're coming back second life, your actions now determines how you will live in your second life. I don't know for those of you that believe in spirituality, but for me, that is my belief. Your actions now determines how your life will become in your second life. If you treat people so bad, if you're that kind of person that bite the fingers that feeds you, trust me, when you come back next life, you will find life very, very difficult. I'm telling you the gospel truth. So I believe so well that Sky B have offended the nature. You know why I said that he offended nature? First of all, no matter whatever Lokiudu did to him, even if what is alleging, Lokiudu is true, even if what he's saying is true, that Lokiudu ate his money, Sky B don't have any right to come to the public domain to ridicule Lokiudu's reputation, knowing fully well that Lokiudu is a public figure and his business will be at stake if he utters anything negative against his brand. And for those of you that are supporting Sky B, I'm sorry for you, because what they say, what goes around comes around. The evil that you cover up today definitely will come to you tomorrow. First of all, where I'm even blaming Uncle Nasco is when Sky B came to him, explained to him or complained to him about what transpired between him and Lokiudu. What Uncle Nasco was supposed to do was to reach out to Lokiudu, ask him his own side of the story, and then he can now compare and combine and see who is wrong and who is right before he even come to the public. But because of social media money, everybody is looking for traffic. People want to make money from social media. You didn't bother to reach out to Lokiudu to ask him what transpired. You just went straight to the to the interview and posted it on Facebook and Instagram on your social media handles so that you can have traffic, knowing fully well that when you post this, because it's Lokiudu, it will definitely trend. And I hope that you are getting the trend, you are getting the traffic that you have been looking for. This is uncalled for. These are the reasons why people are scared of helping people. I've been a victim. In fact, it's not one, it's not two, it's not three, it's not four, it's not five. But still, it did not stop me from doing good. Doing good is in my nature. In fact, it's from my mom. I got it from my mom. My mom is that person that will even, choose to be hungry, but to make sure that others eat. That's my mom for you, and that is who I am. It did not stop me from doing good, and it can never stop me from doing good, because I know that doing good is also part of the reason why God will always pave way for me where there's no way. But at this point in time, to be honestly speaking, Uncle Nasco needs to apologize to Lokiudu. Uncle Nasco needs to apologize to Lokiudu. I'm not even talking about Uncle Mike. That one is a flav. That's what we call a flav in our dialect. Brother Mike is a flav. Comedian Bovo, that one is a flav. Gege, that one that somebody is buying GLE, buying building houses, that doesn't make you a reasonable person. There are reasonable people that does not even have house, but their impact in the society is top notch. But there are people that have houses everywhere, have cars, but there is no reasonable impact they're making to the society. So I'm not even counting this, but I'm talking to Uncle Nasco because he's the one that brought this issue up again. Uncle Nasco, you owe Lokiudu apology, and you need to apologize to him. Because first of all, that case does not concern you in any form. Sky B was in Port Harcourt doing nothing. You can watch the picture, you can watch the video of the day Lokiudu went to interview Sky B, and watch the video of the day Uncle Nasco interviewed Sky B. Did you see any difference? That is a massive difference. So Uncle Nasco owes Lokiudu apology Sky B owes Lokido apology because Lokido did not deserve this kind of, the embarrassment, did not deserve this kind of insult, did not deserve this kind of ridicule that you guys are ridiculing him right now. So I don't know what is wrong with we Nigerians. I don't know. This is one of the reasons why we cannot even get it right, even in the election. Even at the poll, we cannot get it right. Even look at what is happening in Big Brother today. Big Brother, you look at the people that are left in Big Brother finals. People that amount to nothing. People that have added no single value in the game, in the house. These are the people Nigerians are voting for. Now, how do you think that Nigerians that are voting for this kind of people to remain in finals in Big Brother will be able to have the capacity to vote in a reasonable leader during the election? I mean, I don't know what is wrong with us, with Nigerians. I don't know. I don't want to be too harsh, but to be honestly speaking, it did not go down well with me, what I'm seeing on social media and how they are ridiculing Lokido. Lokido is where will you even put these guys in Lokido? Before this, do you know when Lokido presence came to the social media? For those of them that doesn't even know Lokido, most of them know Lokido just a few years ago. I've known Lokido since 2016. 2016 till now is 9 years. Lokido have been on social media. Lokido even, what am I even going to talk? So that kind of person, is it the person that you want to ridicule? Somebody that putting in so much work in his craft, putting in so much work in what he do, and you just wake up one morning and try to bring him down. Is uncalled for. Is uncalled for. This kind of thing is not good. These are the things that can push a man into depression, or even make a man to decide to take his life. You can hear him when he was speaking, when he was, explaining things. He said he can even easily take his life. At this point in time, look, you don't need to be protected. He don't deserve this kind of insult because of his own good way that he did to help people. Sky B, if you do not apologize to Lokido, I'm sorry. You have offended nature, and posterity will not judge you fairly. Thank you very much. See you guys in the next one.